How many of you guys, I'm just curious, how many of you guys in relationship find that when we feel misunderstood or hurt, that the ego wants to defend itself? The ego wants to win the argument. Your ego wants to prove a point or feel justified. How many of you guys been in? I got to raise my hand. I do this a lot. Sometimes in relationships, it's so easy to fall in the trap of needing to be right. So we're going to talk about what to do about that, because the moment we insist on being right, we are often making who has to be wrong. If we insist that we're right and you're in a relationship with somebody, who's going to be wrong? What? Your partner. Hi, Wanda. How you doing? When you insist on the need to be right, you're often making your partner wrong. That dynamic does not help the relationship. I call it a losing strategy because there's no connection there. So the ego sees arguments and conflict as competition. You've done that? Thank you. Who said they've done that? Let me look. Aha. Okay. Oh, okay. Rika Rapper. Yes. You've done that where you feel like you need to be right. But what it does is that there's no collaboration. There's only competition. Like your partner is an enemy. And sometimes even if you prove I'm right, it gives you a sense of power that leaves your partner feeling unheard, unseen, dismissed, blamed. It's a losing strategy because it prioritizes winning over understanding. So real intimacy requires us to soften. And you need to ask, do I want to be right? Or do I want to have closeness with this person? So part of letting go of ego is letting go of the need to be right. It doesn't mean giving up your truth, because all of us have our truth, but it means being human, being open, not as a weapon, but as a bridge to closeness. Okay, so we got to drop this ego's need to win and instead show empathy, curiosity, real dialogue. That's where trust grows, and that's where you have true connection with somebody. Okay, okay, let's see. I have a question here. So what if you are right? That's not the point of it. That's not the point. Sometimes it is as simple as right or wrong, such as a direction on the road, not when it comes to connection. So think about it. Right or wrong is not about the direction on the road. You're going in the right direction when you're connecting with your partner. So if you want to make it where you're right and your partner's wrong, then you're going down the road, but you're not going in the same direction. You're not connecting with your partner. So train your mind to kind of think about that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let's see another comment. The whole relationship is a competition. No, step. You needed to walk away. Well, you could just say, I'm not going to make this a competition. I want to hear where you're coming from. You hear where I'm coming from. And if you can't do that, of course, and if you're struggling in those ways, you can always reach out to me. I don't take sides in couples work. I don't take sides. Well, honestly, I do take a side. When I work with couples, I'm on the side of healthy relationships.